What up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be making pita pockets. So first off, as you see here, we're going to cut some chicken and we're going to marinate it for about 15 minutes. This type of marinade is going to be called velveting. It's very common in the Asian culture. And what it does is just tenderize the chicken. And honestly, I'm using this method today because I am short on time and I didn't go ahead and brine this overnight. So this is what we're doing today. So let's start by just cutting thin slices out of this chicken breast right here. Now we're gonna just slice thinly. Alright, I'm gonna add this to the bowl. Alright, so we're gonna add about, this is a fairly large breast, a tablespoon. I'm just gonna go ahead and mix that in. Alright, another good use for baking soda is actually getting the pungent, sharp taste out of raw onions if you're going to be. Anyways, all this green stuff gives you heartburn. You don't want that. I'm gonna take that out. All right, we're just going to dice our onion. Alright, we're going to dice our onion. We don't need all of it, so I'm going to go about halfway with my cuts here. Alright, here we have some baking soda dissolved into some water. This could sit 15 minutes in advance, minimum. We're going to let this sit for 15 minutes. Alright, for the heck of it, we're just going to go ahead and mince up our garlic. Have that prepped and ready to go because we're going to be using garlic in quite a few things very soon. Hey, you guys want to see some magic? Cliche YouTube BS. Hope you all enjoyed. Now for the makeshift tzatziki sauce. Now I do not have Greek yogurt, so this is more going to be on the side of a ranch type deal. But nonetheless, it's going to be good. A part of cooking is, just working with what you have in your kitchen at that time. Home cooking, real life cooking, this is literally it. So let's do it. All right, so we got some Kraft mayo in this piece. I'm gonna go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of that. And throw it in your kitchen sink. Some sour cream, a dollop of daisy. And throw that in your kitchen sink too. All right, we're gonna put that to the side. We're gonna chop up some parsley. We're gonna chop up all the parsley because we're gonna need it later. That's interesting. I guess the parsley is feeling social today. All right, we're gonna now add some parsley, a good amount, to that. We're gonna save the rest. All right, next we're gonna cut up some celery. Celery to replace the cucumber. In we go. Next, we add a kosher dill pickle, also to replace the cucumber. Pickled cucumber, by the way, if you didn't know, is still a cucumber. A little olive oil, drizzle. We are going to use a little bit of fresh garlic, not too much. We're adding some dry dill, not too much. Onion powder and garlic powder duo. It's always a banger for me. Salt, some pepper, squeeze of lime. Ooh, she juicy. I don't know about you. If it doesn't taste like tzatziki sauce, it'll definitely taste like a killer aioli on steroids. So let's have a taste. Oh yeah, that's freaking good. All right, gonna let that marinate. All right, we got some butter and olive oil resting in this cup. I've had the butter sitting out for a while now. So I'm going to add a decent amount of garlic to the mix here. We're going to add some of that parsley. Again, we're going to hit it with the onion powder and garlic powder. Fresh garlic is not a substitute for ground garlic powder, vice versa. We're always going to add some salt for flavor. And a little bit of white pepper. Some white pepper. And that's as simple as that is. All right, that's a decent mixture. As it sits out more, it'll start to come together. But we have to move on. This compound butter is going to be used for our pita bread, okay? It's going to be legit. But that's what we're working with. All right. Okay, next on the playlist, we're going to be making hummus. Now, I said before, I've never made this before, so woo, we're going to try it out. So I'm going to go ahead and add the garlic. I'm going to make this a chipotle type deal. So we're going to add some of that adobe. We're going to add a little olive oil. Just a bit. We're going to add more later. Now the main proponent to making good home hummus is tahina, which is sesame paste. That gives it the hummusy vibe, to say the least. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this to get it going. I'll spare your ears. I'm gonna add a little bit of ice cold water to kind of loosen up that mixture in there. Perfect. Other than the mess, we're looking pretty good in there. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and add a whole can of garbanzo beans, chickpeas. I'm gonna go ahead and also add some red bell pepper for sweetness. So we're gonna go ahead and add about 2 tablespoons of that. All right, add a little cumin. A little chili powder. Star of the show, smoked paprika. Last but not least, flavor enhancer, some salt. Blend. Some olive oil on top. Boom, bam. You got some nice homemade hummus. Yeah, it's spicy, but I like spicy. Shredding some pecorino. Now we have some extra sharp provolone. This is no joke, guys. It's very sharp. But it's gonna go well with the flavor profile today, so let's see how much we can hack. Old lettuce here. Again, can't forget about the chicken. Let's rinse it off, dry it, and we'll continue shredding some lettuce or something. Now we're gonna season. Cumin. Chili powder. Smoked paprika. Oregano. Turmeric. Black pepper. Onion and garlic powder. And salt to taste. Oil. And mix. Alright guys, jump cut. This is bacon grease from the bacon bits that I went ahead and prepped beforehand. I seasoned them with the same seasoning mixture that I did with the chicken. It's all about layering those flavors. I'm gonna add a little bit more of this canola oil to this bacon grease so it doesn't burn. A little bit more. Because what we're trying to do here is fry, shallow fry in these Brussels sprouts to bring out the nutty flavor in them. We are going to add a little salt. Alright. So once you start to smell the profile of the Brussels change, i.e. it's the nuttiness, when you smell it, I wish you guys could smell it right now. It smells nutty. Kind of like roasted cashew or almond. Once you smell that, we're going to go ahead and mix in our crunchy bacon bits. Going to go ahead and throw these in. There we go. Get them all coated pretty well. garlic compound butter on the pita. Gonna add our cheese mixture to the pita. And we'll let that rest. There is all done. Pita crisps are done. All right, we'll add the chicken to our pan. More butter. Canola oil. Place on wire rack. Cheesy pita. Okay, it's time to build. Open pita pockets before it's too late. Hummus. Chicken. Brussels sprout mix. Tomato. Onion. Lettuce. Tzatziki. Pseudo tzatziki sauce. And there you have it. One juicy pita pocket.